So in this video, I would like to show you that how I solved this lead code problem of majority element, which was asked in multiple companies such as Amazon, Google, Bloomberg, Apple, Adobe, Facebook, TCS, Microsoft, Nvidia, PwC, Uber, eBay, and whatnot. So I'll be providing you two different solutions so that you will be having clear picture what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's dive into the question and understand the problem statement. So the problem statement says that we will be given an array, and inside that array we need to find a majority element, which means an element which came more than the half length of an array. So what it means by that, let's see with an example. So we got this array, right? In this array we have three elements like 1, 2, 3. Okay, inside these three elements we need to find the half length. So half length, like 3 divided by 2 equal to 1.5. Okay, so 1.5 will be the half length of this particular array. Okay, what will be the element inside that array which is coming more than 1.5 times? So 2 is coming just one time, but 3 is coming, that is 1.5 times. Okay, so 3 is the answer over here. What about this one? So here we got 7 elements. Inside that 7 elements, 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. So the 1 is coming 3 times. However, 2 is coming 4 times. So answer will be 2. Now let's see how we can solve that problem. So what I did was I just copied this question and then pasted in the VS Code. And same thing, I am just passing those arrays inside the class function, the method I would say, and then just checking those things. Okay, first of all, what you have to do, need to understand, don't forget about this particular thing, is telling that, hey, could you solve the problem in linear time? So what is linear time is like O of n. So you can loop through, okay, all the elements of an array, but the space complexity should be 1. It should not go more than that 1 of O of 1, right? Okay, so how we can solve that one? Now you have to go with two things over here. So first of all, I'll create one count, that is count equal to 0, and I will create a candidate equal to none. Now what is the meaning of candidate over here? So candidate is nothing but an element of an array. Okay, so what I will be doing over here, I'll just loop through all the number inside the nums array and check if the count equal to 0. Yes, that is equal to 0. Then I will put the candidate value to num. Okay, once that is set, okay, the second thing, if candidate which is equal to num, then I will increment the count value, else I will decrement the count value, and finally I'll return the candidate. So what I'm doing over here is, hey, first of all, I'm setting count equal to 0, which already set. As soon as I'm setting this one, for example, it's coming over here and looping through that one, and that found that, hey, count equal to 0. Yes, count equal to 0. We found this one. We got the new element over here. Candidate. What is the candidate? Candidate is null, none now. So candidate equals to I would say equals to num. We have to set over here. So yes, what is the num value now? So we got the num value 3. Okay, so we are setting that num value candidate as a 3. So this should be now having a value 3 like this. And the second thing, if candidate equal to num, I'm gonna increment this value to 1 like that. So I increment that value to 1. Else don't increment that one. That's fine. Now I'm coming to the second one. Second one value is saying that, hey, for num in nums, count equal to 0. No, count is not equal to 0. So this condition will fail. And the second condition, it will come over here, if candidate equal to num. If candidate equal to num already is like num, no, it's not, because it's like candidate value has 2 now, and the num value was already is 3. So that won't satisfy. So it will decrement that value. Okay, so we will be having over here 0. Okay, now The second loop will be followed, and the second loop will be having 3 now over here, which says that count equal to 0. No, it's not count equal to, yes, count equal to 0. Yes, we got count equal to 0. So now we got the number value over here as 3, which is the last one, and that will be set into the candidate again over here. Now we got the candidate value. Now candidate value equals to equal to num. Yes, that is 3 equals to 3. So we are increment that value 1. So that should be now 1 over here. As soon as we got that value 1, and everything should be looped through it, I am returning this particular candidate value, which is this one, which is 3. Okay, that will be written. Now if I go back and just run that program, see this one. So first, in the first loop, I got 3, which is this one, and the second loop I got 2. Now let me quickly go and test it here. Test it, run it, and submit it. Boom, 159 millisecond, and yes, it solves the problem. Okay, so this is one of the solutions. But what if I tell you I can solve this problem with more efficient way again? How? Hey, I don't have to do those fancy things. What I'm gonna do is, like, I will sort this particular array. So for example, if I'm sorting this array, for example, print sorted of nums. I'm just not print, I would say, just return this one, return nums, right? So this one, see, if I'm printing this, 2 3 3 1 1 2 2 2 2 2, everything is there. Now the thing is that you can analyze over here what is n by 2 over here. So the n by 2 index value is 3. So the n by 2 index value is 2. See over here, so the half is, like, the middle value is this one, and the middle value for this one is 2, right? 3 here and 3 here, so the middle value is 3. So if you are using directly sorting algorithm, I would say inbuilt function in Python, you can directly get the majority value in the middle position by itself. Okay, so you got that value, right? So as soon as you get that value, you can get the index. So length of the nums divided by 2, and not nums, it's nums here like this, and I have to just check this one. I'll just print that one. It should give an error. Yeah, so it should be integer value. So like that. And if I'm printing here, print it, must be integer, not float. Oh, what's going on? Let me sort it properly. For example, I don't want to go like that. Actually, I will go in different way. Let me go like this. Oh, what I will do, I'll just copy this one. It should work. Instead of this one, I'll just copy this here and then paste it in the code here directly, because that has test cases, and that should work. Let me quickly run it and check it. Boom, those are solved. So that's pretty much it, and that's how we can solve the problem. So we don't have to make it complicated things and everything. We can use inbuilt function of Python, and then we can solve the problem. Let me hit it. Let's see, this time I solved that problem 147, but the memory is very less, and I already hit like just 2.26% of the solution used in 13 MB and other people. So it's like a really good performance over here. So I beat more than 95.9% of the user with Python. So that is really good. And in memory time, I beat 96.32% of the user with Python. So that's the reliable answer to this question. And I wish you all the best. And please do subscribe to my channel so that you will be having all the clear picture, because I'll be solving all the questions of LeetCode that is coming in different companies and each everything. Okay, so please do subscribe and do let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.